War touched Australian shores in February 1942. The Prime Minister of the time, John Curtin, overrode Churchill's command and returned Australian troops home to take up the expected battle for our own country. I was surprised to learn of the large military hospital at Merredin, which was one of several military bases located in this once remote town. This panoramic view was taken from Merredin Peak in July 1943 and very clearly shows the water pipe from the tanks on the rock. In this unplanned and unresearched visit, we wander around the old concrete foundations, trying to make sense of the ruins. Still wandering around the old World War II Army Hospital. Temperature's pretty high, it's probably 36 or 37 at the moment. There are buildings everywhere. There was a big tent city here for people, a lot of concrete pads for either quarters for nurses or officers, certainly concrete pads for the hospital itself. They were all wooden structures, other than the concrete blocks, wooden structures with asbestos on the outside and a tin roof, so they would have been pretty uncomfortable in summertime. After serving in the Middle East until March 1942, the 1st Australian General Hospital returned to Australia. This was most likely in response to the bombing of Darwin the month before. This period of time saw many Australians take up the call to enlist, as our own home was under attack and the war was now on our own land. A tent hospital was established at Merredin by the men of the hospital, while the nurses remained at Guildford. Merredin was chosen as being sufficiently far from the coast to avoid air raid attacks from sea. Toothpaste tube, and it's still got toothpaste in it. There was also a plentiful supply of water thanks to the railway dam and the Goldfields water supply. And of course, the railway to Kalgoorlie ran right through the middle of town. Yeah, I wonder what that was.
Maybe it was a cup.
Unusual.
The spring.
Fair bit of erosion here. We found this slab was a copy of many others around the camp. We had no idea what it was used for, and we speculated wildly. It was hard to work out why there were so many. Oh, is there more over there? Little outlier concrete blocks might have had water tanks on them. And where you're standing, I think, looks like an entranceway.
Bit of a step up, isn't it?
Yeah. Because there's a breezeway again in there.
Yeah. There would have been branded before.
Yeah. Might even find some photos online.
And that over there would be the shower. Toilet block.
It's the same as the other one.
That'd be.
It's a drain. There's a drain down the bottom. It's definitely a drain. Might even be sewer. So this rock ape must have shat himself. So these are all wooden frames that stood up and were bolted down. The building of the camp started in August 1942 and wasn't completed until after the arrival by train of the first 148 patients, and building was still going on in February 1943. It's the same design as the others. This concrete block is fairly substantial. After seeing so many concrete pads that were the same, we found one that was clearly different, and it was surprising to find out what it was. Once back home, I was able to locate old photos in the Australian War Memorial, and lo and behold, I discovered this one was the kitchen. This shows the concrete slabs and a small pit for the fire. These are the same slabs we found.
Got a lot of drains in it.
And if those thick walls are cool rooms, oh, one of them was the kitchen.
Well, that could have been, yeah.
This is probably the kitchen area because that's what that sign over there says. It points to a kitchen, yeah.
Yeah, well, they would have been cooking on that.
Or kitchen and mess type of thing. But I think you might be right about the thick walls being where there was a cool room.
And of course, near the kitchen was the bakery.
Oh, you should be able to download that photo.
Yeah. This is a Hummer report. Showers, latrines, ablutions, kitchen, building completed within a day of arrival. One for the people in the tents and one for other people.
This is formed here, this dirt.
Yeah.
Whether it's a footpath or... It sort of looks like it, doesn't it? It looks like a footpath because it comes all the way straight along to here. And it's just gravel, yeah, it's a footpath. So it comes to here, to this breezeway thing, and it keeps going down that way.
Very similar layout to those other ones.
It is the same, yeah. So that footpath is just there,
Yeah.
and it keeps going through there. So is there something further down there? Yeah. Because this is gravel with cement in it. Concrete foundations everywhere, and the one we're coming up to now looks to be very big. I reckon this is the hospital area.
So this is a big corridor right down the middle.
Yep, and notice how wide it is?
Yeah, big enough for
The stretcher. And also the bottom has got the terracotta tiles,
around it.
make it easier to clean,
Yeah.
much stronger concrete. Wonder which one was the operating theatre?
Either that one or that one.
Who knows?
Well, there's your corner.
Mm,
There's definitely something here.
it's a drain or something.
I
So
reckon it might have had.
you're on a footpath. That
Would have been a drain.
yeah, but look at that. The slope into the building. That's for stretchers.
I reckon I could almost stack one of the older cars up here.
Yeah,
The other building over there has got one as well.
yeah. So this is an ambulance. Something could pull up and they'd unload the stretcher into the hospital.
There was no front door on it. Not
Yeah,
like
like-
the other one. Electric. Not even in the centre.
No. But it's interesting that part there. There's
Yeah, grooves in it. Oh, that could have been a wash basin.
yeah. There's,
Oh, you know what this is? This is the morgue.
you reckon?
Yeah.
Could be.
So all the blood and everything would have run down into the pipes. It's like the door, any doors are on the side. There's no doors over there.
Hmm. And they are very thick walls.
Yeah.
And this one's had a drain or something in it. Yeah. All right.
So there there's another one in there too.
Yeah, we'll go and have a look at that one.
They're ablution blocks. Wards consisted of 24 huge tents, each tent holding 20 patients.
Well, this was an unexpected surprise finding this military hospital.
I didn't expect to find all the concrete.
Yeah, it's quite big, almost 2.4 kilometres around apparently, and we've found concrete block after concrete.
Winter 1943 was a problem, with the area becoming so muddy that gumboots were needed. And by July the same year, the threat from the north had resolved, and the 2nd 1st Australian General Hospital was then shipped to New Guinea.